I'm back at it. For better or worse. I'm gonna have to do like 3 different disclaimers before I get into this one. But let me transition over first. Okay. That look good? Yep. Alright. Open world roguelite FPS. That is a... You know how you have like individual things that you like, but when you combine them together, you don't know what to make of it and you don't particularly like it? I'm hoping that's not what happens here. An open-world roguelite FPS set in 1944's depiction of Normandy. Oh. I didn't even get a chance to read this shit. Oh. Is it weird that I already have a bad feeling about this? Ooh. How much, I think I know the answer, but what was the budget for this? You know, I'm gonna finish reading this first, and then we'll get into everything else. You are a U.S. Army paratrooper dropped into enemy territory to prepare the D-Day. Not prepare for D-Day, prepare the D-Day. Your mission objectives vary from destroying Panzer IV tanks, Flak 88 cannons, to okay, that's very oddly worded. To obtaining secret documents or even liberating an entire town. After completing your objectives, exfiltrate and claim your rewards. Higher ranks will unlock new weapons and allow you to customize your start loadout! Exclamation point. Features. 19 towns and that's it. I'm trying to turn my work brain off for the description I just read, but to have that small of a blurb and have 2 grammatical fuck-ups, like obvious grammatical fuck-ups, is not exactly encouraging. So... just based on how this looks, the training appears to be a CAPTCHA image.
Alright, listen up, Private. You are here to complete the obstacle course. And doing weapons training today. Before starting the obstacle course, we need to check some basics first. Look at me.
I already spun in a circle and I didn't see you. Oh, there you are. What is going on at the... Okay, the way it's, like, adjusting the perspective at the edges of the screen, I have a feeling I'm gonna get a headache from that.
Good. Now look at the car to your right.
You know...
Alright. Now check your objectives. You will notice that the current objective gets a highlighted waypoint.
I know people say, like, I could do better than this voice acting, but, I have...
Now you know where the obstacle course starts. Get moving, Private!
But I legit have done better than this for, like, some mods. Why do they have tulips blooming in the training ground? Oh god. It's like he hitches a moment with every step that he makes when he runs. It's like he's running in ski boots. Okay, I'm assuming this is the obstacle course. Oh, you had to go in front of a particular one for the button prompt to appear.
Good job. Proceed through that door to start the weapons training.
I could barely hear him. So I will say, disclaimer, I do not play a whole lot of military FPSs. And for good reason. Wait. We didn't pick up the guns yet, but our shadow has us holding a gun. Also, the shadow just doesn't want to be on that one wall for some reason. So as I was saying,
One of those Tommy guns from the table.
I didn't hear any of that.
To get more ammo, grab it from any loose weapon of the same type you are carrying, or from a supply station.
Why is the drill sergeant talking like a fucking 1970s superhero?
Approach the fence and fire 10 rounds at your target. Your accuracy will be defined by the tightness of your crosshairs.
Okay, he doesn't mind me shooting at him. So the disclaimer was that I don't play a whole lot of military FPSs. In fact, I got really burnt out on FPSs in general in the late aughts, early 2010s. And military FPSs in particular, I just developed a bit of a disdain for. Are shots going through the target and hitting the dirt?
All right, Private, move to the next area.
Oh, that's awkward.
Grab a Springfield rifle from the table.
That being said, I will occasionally give a military FPS a try. I don't really play Call of Duty. I don't really play Battlefield. Medal of Honor, rest in peace. No.
Move to the fence and fire 2 rounds at your target.
Which fence? There's 4 of them. Whoa, what? Oh. So it stays like that when you're... Okay, sure. And that was not the target I was supposed to shoot at. Good thing our eyes stay zoomed in as we're reloading.
Fire 2 rounds at your target while aiming down sight.
I already... whatever.
It should be clear to you that you are more accurate while aiming down the sight. Move on to the next area. Pick up the pistol from the table.
I cannot with this voice.
Fire 5 rounds at your target.
God, how big are our hands? The gun looks kind of small with it. You know what? I'm not even going to question it.
Now switch to a different weapon and fire again 5 rounds at your target. If you're not as dumb as you are ugly, it should be obvious that each weapon is good for different situations.
Hey, this is just the character model that the developer happened to get from a Humble Bundle, okay? I can't help that.
Sometimes you need to adapt to your situation. If you're caught off guard or want to save your ammo, you can use your knife. Switch to the knife and take out your targets with the knife.
I didn't realize our knife had combustibility on it.
To the next area. We dressed up 3 privates in German uniforms. Now you know how the Germans look. On the battlefield, you should scout the environment. Equip your binocular and look through it. Search for the 3 soldiers and mark them.
Okay, who trained this guy how to hold a rifle? Oh no. That's not where your hand should be. By the way,
This way you know where they are and can keep track of them. Move on to the next area, Private.
I will note that I did, like, when I was setting up the stream, notice that there were other games in the United Assault series. It looks like one of them released every year for about a 4-year stretch. Which just makes me think, yeah, definitely just cobbled together assets. Damn it. Wait, if we're at a US base, why... Like, that's not English on that weapon.
Move on to the next area, Private. Our last station will be the explosive rank. Pick up the explosives from the table. Equip the explosives from your inventory and throw a charge at the half-track.
Wait, what? Why is it giving me the binocular prompt for the explosives test?
Good. Now step back and detonate the charge. Remember, that's a lot of firepower, so take cover. Grab a health kit and patch yourself up.
Destroy a mission. That was the tutorial. Okay, where are the medkits?
Good job, Private. You are dismissed.
I wanted to try detonating something at the end of the tutorial. Wait a minute, but... I just realized. Bonus campaign? What about normal campaign? Also, I like how it says true and false for these settings and not off or on. I don't know how much ray tracing is going to help this game. Let's just hit play, see what happens. What do you think of this game so far, Thomas Hankelford? Doesn't seem to have an opinion on it. Oh, how... Can I get rid of the screen in the left? It won't let me turn that off. Why is it telling me how to use dynamite? Also, I've lost track of how many trophies I've gotten for just doing basic shit at this point. What happens if you go outside into that red bound? Okay, so that is not the actual boundary. It is just somewhere beyond it, I guess. So is this just wandering around an open world shooting at bots? Oh wait, is it shrinking? Let me stand still for a little bit. Okay. Arrow's right there. Okay, maybe it's not. Maybe I just keep accidentally running into that area. Guys, I'm starting to think that this isn't the best recreation of what happened in Normandy. The aim assist is not assisting as much as it should. Seems to only really help if you're shooting at a stationary target. Oh, what is happening with the floor? Oh, that is not normal. Damn, the vegetation already is consuming his corpse. Restart, I guess? Okay, so those guns that I picked up, I still can't use them. Wonderful. Wunderbar, some might say. Magnifique, even. Oh, dynamic weather, it's dark now. The map's also changed because I have no idea where I am or what's happening. Okay, the auto-aim is really not helping.
Was war denn das?
So I'm pretty much dead. Oh, of course he just happens to drop that. Stop running. Aiming is kind of a pain in the ass. And he just didn't pay attention to any of that. Alright, we're gonna have to knife it. Wait, where'd he go? He tried using the frame drops to get away from me. Maybe this is what you're supposed to do. There's absolutely nothing stealthy about what I'm doing. Why did that scream last so long? Oh, I can't see a damn thing. What Nazis are those fighting terrorists? I mean, when you think about it. I mean, based on what I've seen so far, the knife is a one-hit kill. So it's tempting to just use that the rest of the way. I really cannot see. There's... Alright. It's hard to even see the door out of here. It looks like a bunch of them are in just that one house.
Hallo?
I think it's so dark in here that even the soldiers can't see me. Okay, what are we up to now? 13 out of 17? Yeah, who knew that liberating this town was actually going to be a relatively simple job?
Was war denn das? Hallo? Hast du das gehört?
Man, they get out of, like, danger / caution alert status really fast. And are all apparently nearsighted. Sometimes the auto aim kicks in, sometimes it doesn't. There, we liberated this area. Hooray! I feel so accomplished. Wait, what was that? Saint-Marie-du-Mont? We'll liberate that, I guess. Actually, what's that white dot on the map? Hold on. Oh, it's a cache. But for what? Just grenades, I guess. And even for a soldier, our stamina is kinda ridiculous. You don't even see me. Nobody heard that, right? Good. I mean, there's an ambient track, but, not exactly doing a whole lot to set the scene, really. Alright, now for the best weapon. Please tell me he's coming this way. It looks like he is. Oh, I ducked between the buildings. Or into this house. Nope. Nope. Yeah, he went there. Oh, you get a trophy just for walking to the general location. Well, let's just go around the perimeter picking people off.
Was war denn das? Hallo?
Oh, they're upstairs. Okay, that's what was throwing me off. In the house. Can't see anything. Wait, am I... Okay, I'm on the second floor. I love how a lot of these soldiers are just dropping med kits, which basically instantly heals any damage I take from bum rushing people with a knife. Well, there are 26 people here. I've already gotten 10 of them. Almost entirely with a knife. God. Like, what are we even doing here? Part of me is afraid to check the bonus campaign, knowing that this is what, like, the normal-ass game looks like. There's short attention spans, and then there's this. There are only 11 people left. And then I've liberated another place, almost entirely with a knife. He doesn't see me. I'm gonna sneak closer. Do you mind? Alright, 7 people to go. Why are they all grouping up like that? I mean, I'm guessing it's so you can find a use for your grenades, but even so... Just move a little bit to my left. And now he can't see anything. Well, to be honest, with the dark colors and the dark uniforms, I can't really see anything either. Well, that was fun. Now back to the primary weapon. There are 4 people left. I think I shot 3 of the 26. They just run straight into me. They're making this too easy. Oh god, it's just the one guy. You know what? Well, we'll be sporting and actually shoot this one. That guy was not on the radar. God, the aim assist is not really helping much. Jeez, how did it just melt through my health bar like that? So I have, like, no health, right? Wait, I have... What were you doing? What? What is happening? They're just magnetized to me now. Oh, saw inside your body for a moment, sorry. Damn it. Fucking weapon change. I should have just stuck with the knife the entire time. Alright. I feel like I've seen pretty much everything the game has to offer, but I'm going to give the quote-unquote bonus campaign a shot. Oh, that is kind of hard to read. Wait a minute. That description sounded like the description for, that I read on the sleeve. And that's the bonus content? Well, at least we're in a mission where I can actually see. So there is that. And there's also these nice flowers popping in from 10 feet away. Ironically, they're poppies. Alright, let's try to actually use this feature. God, you have to have it. You have to keep holding in that direction, and as a result, you just start looking a certain direction or spinning every time you choose a weapon. God, that still fucks me up. You don't hold L2 for the crosshairs, you just press it for the crosshairs. It went about as well as I had expected. Okay, let's try this again. Come on. Come on. There. Yeah, those hands are just not supposed to move ever. Okay. There wasn't a marker on that. So I didn't know that that was... Alright, sure, fine. Wait, why are there dudes outside the combat zone? Oh, you just die? Why would it do... No, let's just... I mean, there's 4 other things. Let's just see what some of these are. Okay, pretty much looks the same. Oh, right. I forgot about how all the bodies from Normandy just phased out of existence instantly after, like, 30 seconds. So, I'm gonna think to check out here.
Easier.
What are you doing, sir? Oh, he just really wanted me to take his rifle from him, I guess. What? Sir, what was that? What are you doing? Okay, I see who that is. Are these guys either in or behind buildings? And nobody else is going to react to that. Huh. Well. You know, I don't know what I expected. Okay, yeah, there was no point in doing this. Entering these barely furnished rooms. He just ran down the street. What was that about? Man, that bed is in such great condition compared to everything else around it. Okay, I think part of that staircase was just trying to not exist. Oh god, what happened to the frame rate there? Try that again. Yeah, it really does not like that perspective for some reason. Well, we finished one objective, which is kind of more than I thought I would do. Again, one of those guys is just running off into the distance, and I'm not sure why. Nice of you to join us eventually, House. Okay, so there are more than 23 people here, but it says I only need to kill 23 to liberate this area, so, who knows?
Was war denn das?
We quote-unquote liberated it. I guess. There's another Panzer here? Alright, 1 second. Oh, hold on, I need to get the keys, I guess. Yeah, this is, I'm not gonna lie, it's dire. I'm just trying to get what I can out of this. Like, I'm squeezing blood from a barely developed stone. It is, in fact, just a literal ring of keys. And I got a trophy for that called Collect. Oh, sorry, Kane. I was so entranced with how wonderful this game is that I just realized you were chatting. This is the PS4 one played on a PS5. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me that it looks basically the same. Including in terms of, like, frame rate. So it's over there. Wait. Wait, the other Panzer IV was a tank. That's just like a... Not gonna question it. Noticing now that the stamina bar for running is not popping up at all anymore.
Was war denn das?
And then I just run off nefariously down the road. Oh, we're here now. Does this become Power Slave all of a sudden?
Hast du das gehört?
Hmm? Wait, who said that?
Hör mal.
Did he say Bill Nye? And this game was a reenactment of World War II. I mean, it seems pretty faithful so far. So is this the point where you just decided like, whoever made this decided that they wanted to just make a Wolfenstein mod instead. Also, why was one of the enemies stationed inside a prison cell? I thought that was someone with a top hat. Damn. That would have made this more interesting. Oh, I just realized one of my objectives was reach.
Hast du das gehört?
Why does he keep screaming for so long and sound like he's getting further away?
Hast du das gehört?
Man, you know how shotguns are great ranged weapons? This game killed your OG PS4? What the fuck? How did... You know what? I don't want to know. Real life shotguns have good... Yeah, but the... What am I thinking? The buckshot for the shotgun spreads out so much that it's a lot less likely to one-shot kill somebody from a, like, more than close range. Maybe modern shotguns are better about that, but this is a 1944 shotgun. Is this becoming Raiders of the Lost Ark? Is that what's going on? Wow. With a fucking handgun? Wait. Find a way to open the gates. We never did that.
Was war denn das?
I've been completely glossing over the fucking underground castle to this point. Like, like this just turned into eternal darkness. It was the lever that I could barely see and that didn't seem to move? I mean, I tried walking up to it. There wasn't an interact prop. I guess it just happened automatically. I couldn't even see who I was shooting at. So if I remember correctly, we try to cross this, a huge dragon shows up, blows fire on us, we die, and we respawn at the campfire. Okay, yeah, it spun me around when I got on the mount. Headshot with a shotgun. That seems like you're cheating. Oh, hey, I loved you in Killzone. Well, that got one of them at least. Will never not seem weird. Alright, so I need to figure out how to get up there. I mean, this is assuming I even have the patience to do this. Or fun with Crypt the Serpent King. I've never heard of that, but I'm inclined to agree. Wait, is this it? No, it just looks like you should be able to run up that. Wait a minute. It's just floating in space. Then where exactly? Oh. I think not. So then, if the checkpoint is just floating in the sky, then where the hell is the artifact? Holy shit! Turn up the brightness if you can. We'll see. It wasn't letting me change a bunch of settings before. Okay, so it's displaying the wrong input to switch screens. It's L1 and R1, not L2 and R2. And there's no brightness setting.
I don't know what the hell he's thinking. What? I don't know what the hell he's thinking. What? I don't know what the hell he's thinking. What?
Oh shit.
Hello! I don't know what the hell he's thinking. What? I don't know what the hell he's thinking. What? I don't know what the hell he's thinking. What?
Thank you, Zero Master and Keytar Princess for the raids. This game is trash. So oh my god, it inverted. Okay, there. Welcome to... What the hell is this game called again? United Assault Normandy 44. This is basically like someone got a Humble Bundle and then made a war game out of it. But then they abruptly decided, no wait, I want to do something Indiana Jones. Like, I have to find the artifact, but the checkpoint for it is just floating in the sky. So I have no idea where to go or what to do. So maybe I can see something else now? That was it? Why was it Oh, what? It just drops me in the middle of an area where I'm getting shot. Wonderful. This is not the main game mode, by the way. This is the bonus campaign. This is the special treat for the player. Oh, there's the tank. Fuck it, we're going knife. Good old knife. Nothing beats it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. By the way, thank you, Blonde Guy Gamer, for the 40 months of subbing. Is this what happens when you order Medal of Honor on Temu? Yes, if you're getting a copy of Medal of Honor that spells it H-O-N-O-U-R. My objectives are steal the Panzer, and steal the Panzer. Oh, this is gonna control like shit, isn't it? Wait, how do I move? So, accelerate is R2, and so is fire. Holy shit, this thing is picking up speed. Oh god. Oh, don't flip. Don't flip. Jeez. Can we put this in Gran Turismo? Oh my god, he fucking Tiananmen squared me. Did you see that? I just bounced off of him at full speed. Oh wow, that was it. Nothing. No ending, no credits, not a damn thing. Surprised you never got any troopers to shoot you. They were cheering me on. They wanted me to break the lap time for that map. And it has saved absolutely none of my stats. Oh yeah, I'm not leveling up either. Like, I played the regular mode and the bonus campaign, and nothing. But, I mean, I guess I just wrap up from here? I mean, there's nothing else to this game. So, having not played Call of Duty or Battlefield or Medal of Honor in a very long time, I think the last Call of Duty game I played was 3 on the Wii. I would much rather play that than this. The aim assist, often doesn't help unless the target is just standing completely still. The whole marking enemies system seems to, like, vary in whether it actually functions or not. Sometimes enemies will appear on the, like, mini-map in the regular mode, sometimes they won't. The knife seems to be the best course of action for almost everything. And the one time that I control the vehicle, it barely controlled. To the point that fire and accelerate were the same input. So, there are apparently a few other games in this series, all called United Assault something, and they were released like a year apart from each other. I don't think I'm gonna check any of those out. Unless I completely forget about this and then rent it from GameFly again in the future. But, I don't know. I don't see that happening. Wow, and we're right at the 2-hour mark. There was nothing to work with here. Anyway, I'm trying to be back later in the week with, something. May continue ISS 64, because I'm getting the itch to do that more continually again. Hopefully finish that before World Cup starts. May end up coming back to either Prince of Persia or Crypt Master sometime in the near future. And outside of that, I don't know. We'll just see what the week brings. Let me see if anyone else I know is currently streaming. No one was the last time I checked. does not look like it. Let me do one last check. Nope. That's alright. We can just end the stream. That's fine. Thanks for hanging out for whatever the hell that was. And I'll catch you at the next one. Later.